You know, when you guys play drums, you go into a room. This is one of my silly little beliefs. You know, when you go test the drums, instead of playing something light, like, you know, I think what I do is I go in and mark my territory, you know, like go in and right away you establish, oh, okay, this guy knows what he's doing. You know, if you play in a club or something, you know, you just warm up. It's kind of like a cat spraying, marking its territory, you know. So, anyway, I'll quickly show you a couple of things. These are some things that I use, real easy things, right? All right, here we go. These are just 4/16 notes. Right, left foot. Right, so simple. Play them a little faster. And then I play them across the toms, right? Put them in a beat. So those are the fours. Then you got a 6, which is right, left, right, left. Right, left foot. That's a 6. Sounds like this. Faster. See, so I'm doing all different combinations of those 6s. I start here. Actually, you can start on the snare. Right, left foot. Put it on the hi-hat. Tom. See, and you go across the drums. Put that in a beat. Gives you a nice place to go, and those are just 4s and 6s. Thank you. Now you combine both of them. Here's a 4, 6. So now you can play. Put them with a couple of paradiddles. See, so there's different ways to use those. Those are some really cool things. Just the 4 and the 6, and you can also play the triplet as the 6 as a triplet. So you got the 4. good combinations there. So they're just two little simple things, right, left foot, and right, left foot, which is the 6. So, and the most important thing with practicing anything in drums is steady, okay? Everybody, I teach a lot, and when I show people things, they want to get it fast. There's no reason to go fast if you don't have it. If you don't have it steady and even, like a bunch of rough triplets, if you don't have them steady, and they're like this, like that, they're not going to sound good. So you got to play everything steady before the speed. Even a beat, I'll just play a simple beat, but it's steady. There's a lot of air in it. There's no need to rush. That's something I learned with playing with Black Sabbath. You don't have to rush. Like. See all the air in there? There's no need to rush to get to the next part. So ways to accomplish that is with metronomes, and even listening to the metronome, just to hear what a steady beat is like. Take things slow, even, then speeds later. How come I hold my sticks like this? First of all, I hold them like this. You know why? Because this is for girls. This kicks ass. Listen to the different sound. This is with the butt end. I play all rim shots. This is the other way. So just a tiny bit lighter in sound. So I play that way, and then you see this funny grip over here, like this. That's something my brother showed me to play this way. I was just trying to show you how I go back and forth. And it was a cool thing because sometimes you don't play and all of a sudden you get up and playing and you get a little tight in your hands. Switch to this and it gives you a little bit of another position and you relax. The problem is now I started getting used to this. The other thing is you can't drop the stick like this. I mean, it's just, you really got a really good grip on the stick. Bad thing is it makes your finger bend. And now I got these things made so I don't kill these are just like for a sprain. My friend makes these things. Actually, Sean Drover, I think he was here in town. Everybody that toured with Heaven and Hell said, what are those things on your fingers? They just come off. And I said, these things are great, man. You don't have to put tape. They're cushioned, they're soft. So I gave them out to every drummer. Eric Singer, was playing with Alice Cooper, Sean Drover, Megadeth, Chris from Cambridge and Coheed and Cambridge. I can never say that damn thing. Yeah, those guys. And they're really cool. They protect your hand. So that's where that grip came from. It's just I've been doing it so long, I can switch to it instantly. I just feel the fills, like I don't just play the fills. I play a lot of fills in the song. Sometimes if you listen to some of the early Dio stuff, the fills are over the vocal. But Ronnie didn't care because they felt right, I just feel the fills. Like when I play, best way to play drums, try to play melodic. I go. That went da boom, ba do ba ba boom boom, I hear them melodic and not just going. Makes no sense. That's why even the intro to computer god, it's saying something. It's like, hey, F you. Right there. Boom, boom, you know? So I try to play melodic with the fills. I just feel them. You feel the stuff, you know? And as the song builds, I feel, you know, the build, and we get to the third verse. Other things, other little tricks are, you know, when you're playing with a band, you're playing the first verse, say you're playing on the hi-hat, right? Then you do the chorus. Now you come back to the second verse. It's the same kind of verse. You could open the hi-hat a little, make it a little bigger. See, just that little thing builds it up a little bit, you know? There's little tricks like that. But I feel those fills. And a lot of people come up to me and goes, man, you did that fill. Sounds like you weren't going to make it. Those are like... So try to make a melody out of the stuff you play, you know. And but the way to start that is to develop some licks, right? You got to have licks. It's like a belt with bullets. All right, here's a lick. Right. Here's that lick and the beat. That's one lick. Another lick. I go off the hi-hat. All right. Here's another lick. Just that thing there. Another lick. So once you get all these licks down, and you got to stay on one lick and get it down, you know, like even this one. Nice and steady, then fast. See? So I got it, and more licks. Another lick. So once you develop all these licks, then you can also play them melodically, you know, with songs. It's cool, like even this little one here. These are just 16th notes. That's all that is. One E and the two, right? Sounds complicated, but that's only... Oh, lost my snares. So what's cool about getting these licks when you go play with somebody or you're playing with a band, you know, you play, then you throw some stuff in there. Start adding a couple of flashy things in there, and then you get people's attention. Like, whoa, this guy. It's all about attention, guys. You know?